What is up? Let's keep it going. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Hey. So, just want to give a big shout out to everybody who actually took the time to listen to a few of my episodes already. Y'all the greatest. So, whoa. We're about to get started. We are about to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. And this is also going to be on Anchor.fm. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blue Ball Podcast. This is your boy, Mr. Innovative. Welcome again. Welcome once again. This is episode 3. Episode number 3. We're going to talk about my boy, man. My boy on this podcast. Oh, man. So, we all know about, the infamous Crash Bandicoot. Now, I'm going to keep it real, man. Crash Bandicoot will always be one of the best platformer games of all times. All times. Now, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, just came out about less than a week ago. And I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but just know that this new Crash Bandicoot is a goddamn challenge. I've been playing Crash, ever since it came out, since 96. When it first came out in 96. And I had, the first PlayStation. Now, you got other platformers out there, but the most iconic, in my opinion, is the top 3. Sonic, Mario, and you got my boy Crash. So how many of y'all can agree to that, though? Maybe not. Let me know what y'all think. About other platformers that that are iconic or just as iconic to my boy Crash, to my man Sonic, and of course, my boy Mario and Luigi. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to talk about them. We're going to talk about my boy Crash, like I was saying. But the new Crash Bandicoot 4 has low-key been one of the best Crash Bandicoots I've ever played in a very long time. It's challenging. It is very, very challenging. Like, it's been a few times since I've played, the new Crash. I almost had to walk away. You give a check on my my old broadcast when I was playing Crash this past week. It has been a doozy. A big ass doozy, okay? Now, for those who didn't get the game, get it now. But going back, going all the way back. When it first came out, and doing comparisons to the other games I played, which are platformers, and going back to the first Crash Bandicoot, I'm like, wow, technology has really evolved. It went from, what was that, the 16-bit games to block characters, almost. I mean, you can see how Crash looked back in the day. Sorry about me sniffing and everything. Got a little sneezing going on right now. Got a little sneezing action. But I remember playing the first Crash Bandicoot, which came out in 1996, and I was addicted. I was addicted. It was me, my brother, and my sister. We was always playing the game. Always playing it. Always playing the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people was like that too. You know, when they have a little kid game to play, everybody took turns. See who could last the longest in certain levels. Yeah, I'm. I can actually see a lot of people doing that. Back in the day, even now, But I remember, when the first Crash came out, I was excited. When first Crash came out, and I was stuck with it. That was literally one of my games when I first started playing PlayStation or PS1, and I've been stuck by it ever since. Man, I've been a loyal Sony fan. All Sony, man. Sony all day, baby. Shout out to those who love Sony just like me, PlayStation. Y'all know what's up. But, with Crash, man. And then after the first one, you got I'm sorry, not the Wrath of Cortex. It's Cortex Strikes Back. That's when you actually have a couple more new moves. Because I remember in the first Crash, all you did was just jump and spin. That was it. Literally jumping and spinning, and with the second Crash, it was cool too. It had different levels, and that's when you picked up crystals at the time. And of course, you had gems. The first Crash, it was nothing. It was nothing but gems and keys. Second one, it was crystals and gems and different colored gems, which I liked. That was good. In the Crash franchise for a long time. Let's see. What are the Crash Bandicoots? Third one, Warped, honestly, from the first, second, and third Crash. With those three, just in general, those three, I say from the least to like the best one, I'm gonna have to go with, let's see, the least. I'm gonna have to go with 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. The OG Crash, Cortex Strikes Back, and then you have Warped. The reason why I loved Warped was because, not just because of the basic moves, you also had different powers. You had the double jump. You had the Death Tornado Spin, which was my favorite power up. The Death Tornado Spin. I think when you beat Cortex, you get the Crash Dash thing going on, which was cool too. I like that. It's really good if you want to do time trials. Definitely doing the time trials, and that was really, really good. Really, really good. I swear, like Crash Bandicoot was one of the best games, and still is one of the best games of all times. Nostalgia all day. Let me see. You got the bazooka on Warped. Like even the music has always been my favorite in Crash games. You got that jungle feel. Different genres come out of there, and I loved it. It's just a fun game to play. Not just gameplay, but the music as well. It's amazing. Shout out to the viewers who's here right now, checking out the podcast, episode 3. Thank you so much for coming by. It's always been one of my favorite, man. Always been one of my favorite. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Don't forget, you also had Crash Team Racing. Now, Crash Team Racing was literally one of my favorite racing games. Besides Mario Kart. Then you got let's see, what other racing games you got? It's so many games. You got Need for Speed. You got it was Burnout, Gran Turismo. It's so many games, so many racing games, y'all. Road Rage. That's Nintendo 64 for you. I mean, it's so many racing games, but by far Crash Team Racing and Mario Kart was like one of my favorite racing games. Like, it was so fun. You can't stop playing it. That's how addictive it was. You know, when it came to racing games in general. In Crash. No, I mean, not just Crash, but just I say in like just kid games, just in general. It was always fun. Always fun in general. I love it. I love Crash. Okay, let's see. We got. Oh, K Wall, yo, thank you so much for liking it, man. Yeah, and welcome to the podcast, episode 3. Yeah, so Crash is always Crash Team Racing, man, is always one of my favorite, racing games besides Mario Kart. But what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? We got the Wrath of Cortex. I remember, after a while, it's been a couple years. Crash haven't came out with a game in a while. Then you had the Wrath of Cortex came out. When Wrath of Cortex came out, that's when the PS2 first came out too. I lost my damn mind. I was like, "What? Crash is back?" Cause back in the day, I was younger. I'm like, "Yo, I thought Crash was done." Then Wrath of Cortex came out. I was like, "Oh, I gotta get it." That's like this is how I remember what the case looked like. It was Crash sitting in this robot. It was a yellow robot, and he kept jumping around and stuff, even though it was stiffer than a motherfucker. But yeah, the Wrath of Cortex is one of my favorite too. That's when he was going against what the hell's his name? Crunch. Now was Crunch I'm trying to think, was Crunch his evil brother or something? Because I remember playing a game with him. Yeah, I think it was like on a Game Boy game or a PS2 or PS3 game. It was later. But I literally played that game one time. It was Twin Insanity something. I think that's what it was. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, with those Crash games, man, like like the first handful of those games made Crash one of the best games of all times. One of the best games of all times. Thank God that they came out with the remastered, because I look, when they said Crash coming out with the remastered, I was like, look, you know what? I gotta get it. Because the reason I got it is so I can relive my childhood, man. And, maybe one of these days when my daughter grows up, she can see what I used to play, which is a very fun game. And, like Crash Bandicoot would never get old. It would never get old. Like Sonic, Mario, other Nintendo games, Sega games, they would never get old because, it made a pathway, for the gamers out there. It had a like when I mean it had it made a pathway for the gamers, man. It showed us a lot of different games to play. Some games we didn't like, some games we did like. But I found my games, you went from Sonic all the way to Fortnite, okay? Fortnite. By the way, the game is dope, by the way. But, but Crash, man, oh man, greatest game. One of the greatest games. I'm sorry. I have to really change that before some people get mad. Like, man, it's not the fair. Man, you crazy. No, this is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I don't want y'all to get upset. But I really want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this too, man. I really, really, really do. I really do. Now with the new Crash 4. Now, the best part I love about this already, you already have the double jump. Blew my mind. I was like, whoa, you got the double jump already? Holy shit. The double jump? Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. And I was so excited for that, man. I was just so excited. That the double jump was here. And when you try to go through every level, like the more Wumpa fruit you get a gem every time. I'm like, whoa, what? This shit is dope. I can fuck with this. But then it's like you're not really going to like you know how on Crash 2 and 3 you go to those warp rooms and you jump in those portals. You don't do that shit no more. You have these dimensional maps that you just go through. And I'm like, yo, it's still dope. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like the warp room a little bit, you know. But you have these 4 Max on here now too. I think they're what's his name? Not Uka Uka, Aku's, I guess, long distant cousins or something. You know, and you find them and you actually have powers within the Max. And you're going through time. I mean, not time. You're going through these different dimensions to find them. And it's dope. I think I found, 3 of them? One can do this. I think one can, like, phase different objects. Another one got dark matter, which when Crash spins, he can, like, float and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit dope. Then you got this time mask, which is fire, by the way. I fucking love it. And the next mask, I don't know who the hell he is. I gotta go find him still. But Crash Bandicoot has came a long way. Came a very long way. And I want to give a shout out to Naughty Dog and Activision for also helping out with Crash Bandicoot. Because, you know, even with the remaster, they did a wonderful job with that. Even though I lost my shit when I actually found that secret level from the first Crash Bandicoot on remastered. Lost my goddamn mind, man. I mean, I died so many fucking times. I literally had to walk away, ladies and gentlemen. I had to walk away. I had to walk all the way away from the system. Like, you know, I can't fuck with this anymore. If you haven't played, the Stormy Ascent, get the remastered, final level, download it. You never know how it is. You let me know how it is. Just saying. Crash Bandicoot will always be one of the best iconic games of all times. Again, say it again. One of the greatest iconic games of all times since PS1. Since PS1. And I still got Crash Team Racing. I have yet to get certain things in the remastered, so I have to finish that up. It's a lot, man. And I just want to thank, you know, the creators of Crash, man. Y'all did a wonderful job. Y'all did a wonderful job with this character, man. And Coco, when the hell is she going to put down the damn laptop when she's trying to spin? She never put down the fucking laptop. Goddamn. Everywhere she goes, she got the, you know, that's besides the point. But it's a great game, man. Great game. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think about this podcast, this episode, man. Because the episode's all about Crash, man. Because I dedicated this because of the new Crash 4. And again, the creators, developers of Crash Bandicoot, thumbs up to you. You all have done an amazing job. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 3 of the Blue Ball Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. Next week, 2 o'clock Wednesdays. All right? 2 o'clock on Wednesdays instead of 3 o'clock because I stream at 3 on Wednesdays, most likely every other week. So I'm just gonna keep it to 2 o'clock on Wednesdays. Next week will be another episode. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on social media. All around social media. So you can stay updated about what the hell's going on. Okay? But yeah, Coco, Bandicoot, leave your laptop at home, baby girl. Alright? Because you like to focus on that fucking laptop. Alright? Just saying. But make sure you stay updated with everything. You know what I'm saying? So you know what the hell I'm going to talk about. I didn't do it this time. I kind of want to surprise y'all with the I start my streaming. Man, that's what I'm talking about. But next week, I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm gonna talk about next week. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. And this is on Anchor.fm. Okay? Anchor.fm /Mr. Innovative. You will find me on there. Go ahead, take the time to listen to the podcast for this episode. I really appreciate that. And by the way, Fall got here fast as fuck, didn't it? He got here so goddamn fast. So fucking fast. And Thanksgiving is literally next month. Can't believe that shit. All fucking ready. Goddamn. But thank y'all again, man. It's your boy. Y'all keep gaming and grinding. Y'all keep that positive mindset. Y'all keep the positive mindset. Okay? Both of y'all. Anchor and Twitch. Oh, and also Facebook gaming and YouTube. I'm also streaming on that right now. But yes, please stay updated with my social media so y'all know what's going on. Much love to y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. And 3 o'clock, there will be Modern Warfare gameplay. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Stay tuned, everybody. Stream coming up in about half an hour. Much love to y'all. Peace.